Generation X will never be able to retire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bear the bad news. I'm sorry. I wish I could bring you good news here, good joy, glad tidings. I can't. Anyway, I saw this video the other day by a financial guy. Oh, this is why I don't watch financial videos on YouTube. The video is just like, come on, man. Do you actually? The guy was reporting how bad it is for Gen X, and it's so bad that he's basing it on this. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh, right there. These guys right here. This is what's called the National. These are the National Institute for Retirement Security, a group called the National Institute for Retirement Security, whose only reason to be is to advocate for more pensions. So basically, BlackRock is part of it, CalPERS, all the back. Aon Hewitt, remember Aon Hewitt? Yeah, you probably don't, but I do. They're the ones who sponsored the study at Georgia State University back in the 80s that made people to believe that you need 80% of your pre-retirement income or else you can't retire successfully, and we don't let bunk. So we got all the heavy hitters in my business who say, we don't have enough pensions. It was great when we had pensions. Why do these people advocate that? Because they're the ones managing the pensions. The teacher retirement system of Illinois, the teacher retirement system of Wisconsin, they're all the heavy hitters. They just want more money for pensions because that's how they get paid. So anyway, this guy on YouTube, I can't believe I'm stunned by this. I was like, dude, come on. So let me show you what he's talking about. So the first thing is right here. Average, only 1/6 of Generation X has a defined benefit coverage. That means it's bad. Oh my goodness, we're never going to. So check this out, though. I could not believe he's talking this. The median savings for my generation is $10,000 according to the National Institute for Retirement Security. The median savings. I couldn't believe it. I said, this is insanity. This is insanity. You look at the survey for consumer finances. This is the median, what wasn't the median savings? The median retirement savings, specifically median retirement balances. Was the median $10,000? 50% of the people have more, 50% of the people have less. I said, this is freaking nuts, dude. So I'm going over here at the Survey Consumer Finances, and I'm typing, so basically 1965 to 1980 is what the National Income Institute for Retirement Security is saying is Generation X. That may or may not be, I don't know. We'll go run with it. So basically 5 years older than me, so up to the age of 60, and 10 years younger than me. All right, so basically people who are 45 to 60 is that time frame, all right, because I'm 54. And that would be right here, 45 to 54, according to the Survey of Consumer Finances, and 55 to 64. So a little bit older people are in this, but still we're going to use it for just to prove a point. And here's our retirement assets right here. Our median retirement assets for people 55 to 64 is 185. The median retirement assets for people 45 to 54 is 115. All right, now, not every single person has retirement assets. In fact, only 60% of people do. So we're taking 60% of the people with a median asset base of roughly 150, split the difference. That's about $100,000. All right, so the median net worth of the whole, of the retirement assets, just retirement assets, not net worth as a whole, the median net worth as a whole is about $100,000 for retirement assets. And yet, where the hell are these guys coming up with $10,000? They say they're using the survey for right here. I'll show you right here. This is called the SIP, which is the Survey for Income. What the hell is it called? I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, from the Census Bureau. Now I like this. I use this all the time. I'm a big fan, long time, first time. But let me show you what. Oh, hold on a second. That's not the right table. That's another table. Look at for income. We want to look at this other one here. Right here. So here's the median value of assets for all households. All right. So remember, the median retirement savings for 45 to 60-year-old people is $10,000, and yet here in the state of Alabama, the median, this is for everybody, I grant you, but still, is $40,000 for retirement savings. So you're going to tell me that people over 60 years old have all the money, and that people 45 to 60 only have $10,000, and yet the median retirement account for everybody in Alabama is $40,000? That doesn't make any sense at all. We go to Arizona, $95,000. Again, the Survey of Income, whatever the hell it is trying to say, according to those people, they're citing the survey, the study for the National Institute for Retirement Security. And they're saying the median retirement accounts for all people in my generation is $10,000. And I just showed you Alabama. The median retirement account for everybody in Alabama is $40,000, 4 times what they're saying. And the only way that could possibly be is if people older than 60 years old have basically all the money. Now, they do have a lot of money. but not all the money, not even close. It's just stupid. In fact, here we got 95,000 in Arizona, 105 in California, 90,000 in, let's see, that's Arizona, that's California, 90,000, 109 in Colorado, 85 in Connecticut, 61. So it's just insane. This is from the exact same survey, the survey of income participant, whatever the hell it's called. And so I don't get where they're, I don't know if they're lying. I don't know what the hell they're getting that $10,000 number. It's nuts to me. Especially when I just showed you the survey of consumer finances. In fact, it's even better. When we look at net worth of the survey of consumer finances, we're going to see the same groups of people. The net worth is 364 for people who are over the age of 60, and 246 for people under the age, between the ages of 45 and 54. All right, so net worth is 246. Net worth. All right. And if we actually look at literally 246, that includes all debt that you have, your net worth. How much do you own versus how much do you owe? And if the net worth for these people right here, we'll just do 45 to 54. The net worth is 246, and their median retirement, that's all people. Their median retirement account is 115. That's not dire straits. It's just not. And then it gets, it just so ticks me off. Let me show you something else here. Then they say right here, the highest quartile of income producers have $72,000 of median net worth of retirement accounts, and the middles, the bottom 50% have nothing. Just right here. The bottom half of Gen X households hold nothing saved for retirement. Simply not true. It's just simply not true. We go over here to retirement accounts. We said percent holding retirement accounts right there. 63% are holding retirement accounts, and the median of those 63% is 140 something, 115. It's just what the hell? And then they say most are failing to meet savings targets. Well, see, they don't say where they're getting the savings target from, but I actually watched their video of where they're getting this from, and I read their freaking stupid paper, and it's from Fidelity, where you have done videos. It's been about a year since I've done the stupid Fidelities. Well, if you're not saving, what is it, 10 to 20% of your income, you're not meeting your savings targets, according to Fidelity. The same people say you need $357,000 million to be able to fund your health care and retirement. What is Fidelity? They got skin in the game? Of course they do. They want you to save more and more and more. And they say, you know what else they say in these studies? You should work longer, save more, work longer, save more, work longer. It's just what is going on, man? How can a financial YouTuber not? And again, I don't watch these guys' videos very often, but this just ticked me off. Anytime I hear like it's over for people, they can't do it, I'm just like, what? Again, they're comparing average to median. In fact, let's just look what the survey for consumer finances is. So here's our median right here, median net liquid retirement, not even liquid network, retirement accounts, median retirement accounts. Let's look at so we got 115 versus average, which is mean. It's 313. All right, so we're gonna go. So basically, about a factor of that, a little bit more than half, double. Here's their let's go back to this guy right here. Average versus median. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how are these? Here's their average versus their median. It's a factor of 12. 10,000 is median, and the average is 129. And the survey of consumer finances says the average is 313, but the median is 115. Man, there's something smells in Denmark, dude. Whenever you hear these things, just don't buy it. And then they'll say, well, Social Security is never intended to do this, that, and the other. I'm like, Social Security was never intended to charge you 12.4% either on taxes. It never was. But lo and behold, here we are. So love your thoughts. Don't listen to these fear mongers, dude. Look, if you can follow people's videos, I don't care. But just, man, there's always a secondary perspective. Why are people so keen on pushing negativity? What is it? What is it about it? It's very crazy to me. All right, God bless. We'll see you. Thumbs up.